Alright, hello friends, generic user. Good to see ya. Oh, nice, you got your account back. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Alright, we're gonna start with our save that we've been going with Loken here. We're pretty much all ready to go for level 7. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I love you all. Alright, we're gonna do a couple quick housekeeping items, like healing, and then we're gonna get right into the action. So let's go ahead and throw the mask on. Now, I believe I have a couple pieces of armor that are not in flawless condition. Whoa. Madoc! BM, thank you for the follow! Sir, I bow to you. Well done. I will drink in your honor. Cheers to Exanima and a bright future. I love you all. Oh, awesome. All right, let's go ahead and max this all out so we can Oh, that actually made a big difference there. All right. I'll take it. We got to do our arms here. Also helped a lot. And I believe we need to do our leggings here. Very good condition isn't good enough for me. I'm looking pretty shiny, I think. Now, one thing I did notice is that this helmet here, the light helmet from level 3, looks like it's better than the splint armor helmet. And with a good brever, it's definitely higher. The only drawback is the lack of protection at the back of the neck here, which 2 streams ago, a few of you might have seen me actually die to a blow there. Alright, so for this level, we are going to be using blade weapons. We're going to go ahead and make our secondary here. We're going to go with the bone sword and the lightning mace for the offhand. There we go. And let's go ahead and throw a green crystal in this bad boy. We got 1. That should be enough. Alright, let's get right into it. Alright, so we're going to be pretty thorough here in the exploration in order to make sure that we find any potential lore scrolls or anything like that. No, this is not the first time with the beta. I think this is the 5th episode now, so I have 4 streams now that I've done with the beta. And I cleared the entire game up to level 7, and I logged right in front of it. Yes, this will be my first time in the markets for beta. And let's go take a look over here, because I'm getting ahead of myself. I like to just run straight into where the action is. So far, I would say it is improved. You can't see the seams in the environment. I find these columns are really satisfying with the way the texturing is on it. The ground definitely seems a little bit more textured as well. You can notice the brickwork sticking out a little more easily. I'm going to take a wild guess that the bump mapping is also accurate with the shadowing as well. You know what, Madoc? I think I can kind of agree with you. I did want to go back and get the golem plate and try and use that with a torch. and maybe go for that Flamberg. But I didn't have time to run back to go get it, and I figured I'm just going to go ahead with it, so... Alright. Okay, this spot here tends to run pretty poorly on my machine for some reason, but right now it's running very nicely. So this is another spot, a bottleneck spot that appears to have been eliminated. I did find it. I did not actually try it out yet. Like I was just saying, I was thinking of going back and getting it and trying to do this level with it. Oh, okay. This door's closed. Okay, let's see what the alpha ghouls look like. A little bit darker. A little bit of purple in there. I like that. Let's get a closer look here. So there is a bit of purple and blue in there. Oh man, I like how the blood is shiny. Okay, I can hear the other ghouls, but we're gonna go take a look in this room here. Just in case there might be some lore items. Already passed. Good to see ya. Oh, Moni, my biggest fan. There's definitely no shortage of options on what to think of the environment of the game and what's happening. Alright. I think I'm gonna stay out of the sewers for now. Mr. Mercs, good to see ya. Nothing yet so far. We're looking. We're scouring the area. I'm a little overgeared for this place, but we'll be alright. A little kick spin there. Okay, there is a key here. Now, as far as I know, it doesn't actually do anything, but we will pick it up and bring it with us, just in case. And one thing I need to do is find a satchel here to start storing whatever lore items we find. So I'm going to go ahead and make some room in here. Get out of here, chisel. Madari. Are you one of those types that has a really super clean inventory? Well-made pair of heavy male leggings. That might be an improvement. Yeah. Let's take them. I'm looking at pants, okay? Well, no. Madoc's not here to tell us... secrets in the game. He's here to watch and laugh at us while we miss things that are important. Alright, yeah, this is an improvement. I'll take it. Back of the legs are kind of weak anyway, so... We'll storm in the pipe and bong chest here. I think you guys would be proud of my collection here. These are some nice pieces, eh? Okay, so far I'm not seeing any kind of lore items or scrolls. Angry Yeti, good to see ya! Last night's winner of a copy of Exanima graces us with his presence. Okay, this guy's a little quick to come out. I want to take a look at something here. The invisible walls have improved at all. Looks a little cleaner. There's one over here as well. Right by the edges here. Seems better. A little bit cleaner. Yes, a level 6 standard sword. Okay, we know we got a few of them kicking around there. If we run into a ghoul or two, we'll be totally fine. Okay, he was still in here, but the door was closed. Okay, come on out. I don't want to be tripping over corpses in there. Got an enemy on the other side there. Okay, well, whenever you figure out how to get here, we'll kill you. Alright, here we go. We got a pouch here for lore items. Yeah, definitely a little cleaner around the corners there. Madoc, I love you. Please do not take away our massive inventory exploit. If you do decide to get rid of it, though, that's totally cool. Oh, okay, so it'll be a feature in the game, is what you're saying. Okay, let's keep an eye out. If anybody spots a lore scroll that I miss, please say something. It's kind of easy to get caught up in the little details and not see something. Okay, got another upgrade stone here. I was going to say, this looks like a different weapon, but it's just the prison spike cage bar over this thing. Oh man, hydration like crazy. Alright guys, hold on. Alright, we're out, boys. That's it. Okay, that drink definitely helped loosen things up a little bit. Alright, this is a spot I definitely don't look at too closely. Usually because there's nothing down here, but we're gonna go down and take a peek and see if there's anything we can find. So Madoc, now that these updates are out, how do you feel about the progress of the game? Yep, there is a 5-minute cooldown for slots and for gambling. Is it global cooldown for everybody? I didn't put a global cooldown on it, so... Oh, we got our first lore item. Damn it, this pouch is too small. And what's this? Topaz, okay. Methys gave me and some others these rods. He says they're useless on their own, and he made us each swear to keep our rod and its crystal safe. If we're to find ourselves danger, and with no escape, then we should gather all in the same place, surround it with the rods, and wait for help. He's not said much more, but we must trust him well. I'll do my part. Old parchment. So this has been here for a while. And it's this Methys character coming out. Some kind of portal device. The rocket pole hammer. Crack Apple, thank you for the follow. Just taking a minute here to admire the statue and the lighting effects on it. It does appear that all these lines here do have a shadow effect on them as well. So it's not just a cheap texture. You can see it on all the individual little pieces of the brick as well here. Very nicely done. Even in the grass, like, yeah, the light helmet definitely takes away from what this update's capable of. Okay, we're gonna take a walk through the main open area here just to, this door's closed too. This is kind of weird. These doors aren't usually closed, so... Hey, Christina! Good to see ya. It's great to have so many people out enjoying some Exanima together. Alright, let's just keep clearing this big area out. I really like how the lighting reflects off of this fleshy vegetation. I don't think I've seen that. It's glowing. Alright, let's get out of here before we get ambushed. Bunch of eyeballs there too, that's not creepy. Realistically, daggers were almost always used that way. It was very rarely used in the, like, standard sword position with the blade facing up. They were primarily just used as a belt weapon that you'd pull out and pull up and then stab down with it, so it'd be 2 movements to draw and strike. So to me that makes sense. Okay, this is another starting area. We're going to come back to this spot and check it out. I kind of feel like the lore items aren't going to be right by the entrances. Let's go ahead and go this way. This is the area that the other lever opens. If we have time, we'll come back and do the puzzle too. We probably should, just to see if there is anything on the little island there. Oh, looks like I'm using the bone sword. Let's go ahead and swap that back out to the Blade Master sword. There we go, that's the proper secondary setup there. So if we run into a fail, we've got some big guns. I'm actually playing as the villager. Yeah, unfortunately I can't skip the puzzle. I really kind of regret picking the villager for this run. I probably should have got Darren and checked him out as well and see if he says anything new. Now, as long as we aren't killed by gravity, we should be totally fine here. I have 2 small potions and a full potion, and a near full green gem in the mask. And normally I can clear this level with much shittier gear, so... And I don't really have enough liquor to fuck up that badly, so we should be okay. Like I said, our biggest challenge is going to be not dying to gravity today. Yeah, eventually you become so skilled in this game that really gravity is your only real threat. I think within reason. Like, saying you added a bunch of lore stuff, cool. Madoc specifying that it was for level 7 in the sewer specifically was very nice of him to say that. But, you know, saying other stuff, you know, I guess it's up to their discretion. I kind of like that you rediscover items again. Discovery is a big part of this game, and, you know, one of the challenges of replaying it over and over again is that you don't really get that same level of discovery as you do the first couple times you play through the game. Okay, didn't really look like there was much down that way. Perhaps down by the puzzle we might find some more. Well, of this recent patch, what would you say has been omitted? Like, updates to some of the items in story mode, I don't think need to be mentioned. I think that's fair that if they're not. Okay, so you're just talking more in general. I kind of thought that there was an implication that there was stuff missing from the patch notes that were of critical importance. Well, I think them even mentioning it in the patch notes is probably not in the cards. I think it's a spoiler to even say that. I think the light helm has also changed. I think it has better stats than what it had before. I don't know if the mask's stats have improved at all. It does look higher than what it was. Okay, this door's closed again. Clearly they're just living in here. Okay, we're behind the back fighting again. Deside, thank you for the follow. May your spirit beard grow strong. Okay, this little satchel was garbage. This is the same kind, it's just a small one. Got another scroll here. Okay, so far they seem to be showing up in random chests. I'm sorry, Stenris, but I'm going to leave the company. This is not what we do. We challenged the mind. We asked the questions. Look at us now. Acting out badly written lies, pretending nothing's wrong. I know you are being pressured, and probably under threat, but it is too much to bear. I used to be proud of what we do, but now all I feel as I stand on our stage is shame. I won't do it anymore. I will seek other ways to reach people. Perhaps I'll join the fight. I hope that you can find peace when this is all over. Your friend who begs you will forgive him. Athelin. Interesting. This was clearly from the people who lived here. before this, whatever happened here, happened. Perhaps this was not in a random chest, because this does look like perhaps it might be a performer's change room of some kind, or someone important. Interesting. Let's go ahead and check the carnival game quick. Oh, it's not heavy enough to go off the ramp. We'll try one of the other ones. I think there's a couple here that might work. Okay, this looks pretty empty. Okay, so there is a small opening in the window here that you can see through the other side. Otherwise, nothing of note in here. I hear something large. He got me worse than I thought he would. No red damage though, so thankful for that. Alright, let's continue on. Thank you, Madiri. And another close call. Alright, let's actually heal up first. And while we heal, we're going to go ahead and switch to the betting page so you guys can see some of the games up for grabs and see some highlights. The main reason I'm using the mace is the stagger, but also for crowd control. If I get swarmed by 5 or 6 enemies, the mace's stagger will give me a little bit of breathing room. And I wasn't quite as aggressive as maybe I should be, because after I land the mace hit, I could probably land another hit with the sword. Alright, so we've got 2 fails. There might be up to another 3, assuming none of them have fallen down any holes in this level. One thing I want to take a look at is if this death trap is still here. Yeah. Okay, so definitely avoid this spot on this hole, because I've died many times there. Alright, what's next here? Probably this room? Actually, I don't think we went into this one. Oh wait, we did this one. And that ambient lighting. Very cool. Collect all the red crystals just in case there's a secret room with 100 enemies in it. Okay, definitely one thing I've noticed is the red, orange, whatever you want to call it. It's the... You know which one I'm talking about. It's not the blue one, and it's not the green one, alright? There are still a couple small openings in the armor. This is not the golem plate. One thing that was updated as well was the sound, and I haven't really noticed much difference in the actual walking sound yet, but I believe it's more for walking on wet surfaces, so when we go into the sewers we should notice that. The footsteps are a little bit different, though. There is something different with them. Like, it's a deeper sound. Like, the back of the legs, I think, are pretty much open. Yeah, so it would be possible to take red damage pretty easily to the back of the leg. There is chain there. But chain alone is not going to save you. Better than no chain, though, I'll tell you that. I really like that. I think it's really important to focus on the footsteps and being able to hear stuff. Okay, this should be where the potion is, and the ball in there. Not seeing any lore items easily spottable from here. Okay, just for lulz, we're going to test this zone out. Yeah, still goes nowhere. I have found fails in here before. Yeah, hopefully most people got a good performance increase. Okay, both doors closed again here. These are normally open and can cause a lot of monsters to wander, so this might actually be a very scary death trap. So let's go in there and find out how bad it is. Let's see how our green sword's doing here. Okay, that door's open. There's some large movement, and I think it might be coming from over here. New texture on the fail also looks amazing. Yeah, see, that's how you gotta do it. Yeah. Once you start hitting them like that, they ain't gonna last long. Especially with that bone sword biting into them too. Alright, kind of rushing through here a little bit. Just because of the danger level. But let's go ahead and take a minute to pause here and look around. Okay, I do know a lot of enemies spawn in this area, so if these doors were closed here, they all would have flooded out that other door. It's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping that there'd be a lot more enemies in there. Guess we'll continue our adventure. Let's go down to the bottom here and take a look before we move on. I don't want to have to come back here just to check it. Even though we'll come back this way at some point, but... I don't see anything. I do want to kind of clear out this general area before looking around. Just because I don't want to get ambushed next to pits. Now, have you guys heard of Methys before? I feel like his name's been in a few other lore scrolls as well, but it was always not related to Corlane or anybody else. I think it's from the original inhabitants of this place. It says Methys, M-E-T-H-I-S. God, I love unnecessary spin moves. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go to the sewer. Madoc, thank you so much for sticking around. Alright, well, so far we found 2 lore scrolls up in the markets. There's a few areas still to explore. So there could be more. Fix grappling. Oh, that was cool. Oh yeah, you can definitely hear it. We do have an important test to make. Okay. This should be close to how much room we need. That wasn't enough. Of course, on the way back up, we hit the ground. Is it bugging out? Oh, damn, that's real dark. Okay, I think it might be bugging out if that's how bright it is. Because this is really bright. Sorry, got a little turn spammy there. Oh man, that really sucks if the sewer lighting's broken. This armor looks really cool like this, by the way. It is like shiny as shit. The sound is awesome though. That sounds so much more visceral when you're fighting like that. The slogging, the corpse hitting the slog. Oh, let's go take a look at that corpse, because he was kind of geared out a little bit, so he might have been some kind of leader. Yeah, we did look at him, okay. What kind of bever did he have? Fairly well made, okay. So, by the lighting in the sewers being broken, is this like a major issue, or should it be relatively easy to fix, and it's more like the light helm is an issue? I have seen a couple different Bever models, actually. Oh man, I'm getting raided! SP loves drums, thank you so much for the raid! We are taking a first look at a new update for Exanima here with the Lord and Creator himself, Madoc BM, lead designer of the game. Let's take a moment here to just enjoy the violence. Oh, great, I love that scene. Everybody, thank you. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the follows. We'll give everybody a shout out. SP loves drums. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the violence as well. There should be a little bit more violence to go before we've exhausted all violence. So any of you who are new to the game, this is a physics-based, low fantasy medieval combat simulator with extreme violence. So far, I'm really liking the sound effects here on the footsteps. So this is new, the sound effects when you're walking through the water. Also, spoiler warning, this is pretty much the end of the game. For anybody who does want to play this game, there is going to be lore items and whatnot as well that we'll be reading. So if you do want to play this game and not be spoiled in any way, I would suggest following and subscribing and then leaving the channel immediately. Otherwise, enjoy. Shout out to SP Loves Drums. If any of you are into music, which I don't know how you couldn't be, you'd have to be a friggin' robot. Go check out his channel. He plays drums, he does an amazing job, and he's got some real skill. And he's kind of cool in real life, kind of. Okay, this is the first time I'm really looking close at one of these guys here, and looking good. Oh man, alright, alright. Alright, both of you just lay down right there, okay? Alright, let's not get rickrolled by one guy here. Oh god, stairs. I thought he was dead. Thank you, Skeleton, for finishing the job for me. Yeah, shout out to Too Lazy for Name. Check out his YouTube channel. He's got some amazing grappling tutorials that some of them are not entirely up to date now with some of the changes to combat, but definitely some good content to check out. I believe all of the grapples should work on skeletons still. Yeah, these are some kind of fleshy, possessed skeletons. They're not like your typical undead. There are like the typical undead in this game, but not these guys. They're different. Not really sure what their deal is. They do seem very hostile, though. Something coming this way. Okay, I don't want to have my back to that entrance there. Oh, that was a perfect maneuver. Okay. Fuck, fat ass. How am I supposed to get through there? Oh, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, it seems like this fungus stuff is whatever's... It might be involved with whatever's bringing this stuff back to life. Now keep in mind the lighting in the sewers here is not usually this good. This is what it looks like without this magic helmet on that provides light. And if I go ahead and turn this light off here, you'll see how dark it actually is. Now, typically you could use something like a torch here. So unfortunately the lighting with this is broken at the moment. So maybe instead of cheesing it, we're going to go a little hard. And we're going to use the torch and the sword. Now let me just make sure I've got my other weapons ready. Just in case. Grab our lightning hammer. I hope you guys stick around. I will be giving away a game later. You can exclamation gamble and slots to build up some gold for points to win a game. Exclamation prizes to check out the prize list. We haven't found any lore items yet in the sewers. For anybody who's new, there is a new lore items that have been added to these levels, the later levels in the game right now. So we are learning about this world as you are. I think it's time to turn this up to 11. And the only way to do that is with a real killing tool. The electricity on the mace is very cool looking. Thank you for following, Greg2B Pro. Oh, some kind of weird glitch there. Alright, let's go ahead and switch out to this guy here. I don't know if it's glitched, but it's certainly, it does have more ambient light than before. It is different. Alright, so nice and easy on the way back here. This is a death trap after all. Yeah, I'm really liking this new sound. It's really cool in the combat. Still a bit of glow left in that one, but I don't think we're going to run out of crystals anytime. Oh, I almost ate a huge shot there. Okay, that was a judo throw there. Thanks, Maduri. Have a good night. Glad to see you. Thanks for staying up late. Tried to go for a grapple there, but it's not going to work on this thing. This hammer is no joke. Do not get hit by this. I can't tell if it's doing fire damage. There is a new fire effect. Let's see, 4 points of slash and 2.5 impact. It seems about how right for how quickly I'm killing these guys. Yeah, fire damage would definitely be worth putting in the patch note. That's enough out of you. Next level grapple. The sizzling ball throw. The scorching sound when you do hit them has been in the game for a while. I just don't think it registers any kind of damage. Madoc, thanks for joining. It was a pleasure. Have a great night. Please make the levers bigger. That's unfortunate. I definitely thought this chest would have some kind of lore item in it. Another red crystal. So another unique thing about this game is the armored layering system here, where you can see here I have my plate, I have some armor, I've got padded armor, chain armor, gambeson, a belt. So you can see here that your defense can add up pretty quick, and you do need it, especially if you're less experienced in this game. The armor will definitely keep you alive. You know what? I could take the chain armor off, because it does have the exact same coverage as the chest piece. That is true. We can go a little bit Chad here and optimize. The leggings and the coif, you will definitely want to keep those on. The neck is not perfectly closed off on the magic light helmet, but I do believe on this heavy plate helmet the neck is totally protected. Yeah, it looks like it is. Another interesting thing is that the hitboxes are actually where you hit them. So the back of the legs here, you'll see there's chain armor. That is a weak spot on your armor. There are other types of plate and armor that you can get that have openings in different slots or in the arms as well. This is one of the end game pieces of armor, so it is pretty airtight. There's some movement on the other side of that door. Without the chain especially, you could very well take a huge blow in one shot to the legs. It is very easy to die in this game without armor in the right spots. Hey, Winterline, good to see ya. Check out Winterline's channel if you haven't seen him yet. He also plays Exanima. You should also harass him right now to update to the beta and start playing that. He's still playing in the old world. I guess since we're here, we should probably check this spot really quickly. Oh yeah, the bathtub ghoul killer. Famous for his dagger skills and excellence. We still do have the Big Mama down here somewhere. I think we should have at least 2 or 3 fails up top still, too. So there's still plenty of violence to go. The new coloration on the ghouls looks really cool. These things are just creepy as fuck. It's just like a sponge of eyeballs. Okay, this should be back up to the surface, I think. Yeah. Little bit of clipping in the water there. Ow, that hurt. Yeah, watch out for that overhead. Singed his cheek there. That was pretty fun. Oh man, this helm's not even fully upgraded here. Let's go ahead and use one of these orbs on it. Flawless condition. Let's give her a scrub too. Oh, look at how shiny that motherfucker is now. Okay, so this is nothing new. We'll grab these potions here. These give you a bit of an armor buff for, I believe it's 20 minutes. I don't see any other items here. Now, this one hasn't been reanimated, which is unusual. Something to think about. That looked really cool, I think. Well, it seems like he's sealed off from any of those growths. There's no growths in that room that I can tell, so I think maybe being near them is what will cause you to turn once you die? I don't know. It's not entirely clear. And so far, out of the lore scrolls that we found so far, which I'm going to put up here for everybody to take a look at who may have missed them when we found them, they don't really fill in any of the gaps. There's just more questions. Remastered. Alright, easy around the corners. Alright, I think it's pretty safe to start venturing back up to the surface at some point. I'm gonna just wander around a bit more and see if there's a few more enemies left to clean up. Then we're gonna work our way back up once we find an entrance. Even if the guy did kill himself, though, would whatever this stuff is, wouldn't it just take his body and use it anyway? In the journal it says that the potion he has didn't actually cure the virus, but maybe it prevented him from getting sick. You know, it couldn't cure it, but it could at least stop you from catching it. You know, sort of like a vaccination or an inoculation would be more accurate. Alright, nothing but dead ends over here. That's entirely possible. That whatever caused it had already passed. Uranus Senpai, thank you for the follow, and sorry if I butchered that. Alright, dude. Easy. Sorry guys, it's pretty easy to get lost in this place. I'm definitely backtracking again. Yeah, me too. I hope they really come up with something cool. So far, it's very intriguing. We'll have to see what the end game content is like. Alright, there's gotta be a way fucking out of here somewhere. There we go. So they're serious. Serious. I heard another one. Alright, one of the only remaining areas left to explore is this starting areas here. And the secret area. Very nice, I will take it. Do a quick run through, see if there's any enemies. Alright, I guess we're doing some parkour. I think I've pretty much searched every other major part of the game on this level. And so far we've only recovered 2 scrolls. That would be really fucking cool. And that would be one of those times I really wish I had thaumaturgy to like mask my mind or something like that, because I feel like the villager would just get fucked like immediately. Alright, I might have missed a couple small rooms here and there. Overall, I did manage to search pretty much the entire level from what I recall. Ah, fuck, I hate this fucking hardcore shit. Alright guys, if I die, it was fun. Maybe we're gonna try and search for the destroyed wall to bypass the beginning part here, and hopefully maybe increase my odds of survival. I don't think it would hurt to maybe run through it once or twice. Yeah, looks like a ghost town. Yeah, we definitely went in here too. Oh, sorry, I just wanted to run through once to take a look to see if there's any creatures left. Which way to the rock wall? Because I hardly ever use it, so I pretty much just run through and kill everything and then respawn, so... Close to the bridge, okay. Do I keep going east here, or do I go south, like actually towards the bridge? I don't think I looked up here. We should probably take a quick peek. Or no, we searched that area. I think it was in the area that I had just come from. Through the gate east, okay. Okay, and probably south. Ah, here it is. Alright, this is the secret, super secret door here that will help you bypass part of the parkour session. Hopefully this will give me a little bit of an edge. Thank you, Winterline. Guy pretty much has every nook and cranny memorized in this game. Come on, dude. Oh, we're so dead. All right. Well, I think that was a good run. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're gonna do a game giveaway, and yeah, I guess we just won't know what's on the other side. Maybe we'll find some lore. Maybe not. We'll have to come back and check it out. Oh man, I always hate ending on falling into a hole. Let's go ahead and turn this off in a second. Alright, here's the raffle info. Everybody, thanks for joining. Sorry, I wish it could have ended on the getting through that part, but, you know, these things happen, so. Alright, let's turn some tunes on. I'm gonna go ahead and start the raffle. So, for those of you who have gold and want prizes, this is your chance. Alright, while we're waiting for that to load, what did you guys think of the new market and market sewers? Good. Keep betting. Alright, here we go. It should be starting in a second. I really like the footsteps, what they've done with the movement and the sound improvements in general. The ambience does sound cooler. It certainly seems like there's a lot more variation in the sounds as well, so, you know, I'm a big fan of that. The sewers definitely feel a lot more real. Visually, looks good. Few of the invisible walls fixed. Only 2 lore items. I think I'm going to have to go back and search some more, see if there's a few more hiding in other nooks and crannies of the game. I think we did a pretty thorough job on the sewers. Didn't really find anything down there that we hadn't found before, so I don't think the sewers is going to really have anything. Okay, generic, that's good to know. There was one more that you found, so there's at least 3 scrolls that we know of then. Any idea whereabouts you found it? Okay. There was one of the scrolls I found did mention a company as well, so I guess it's in 2 different scrolls now that they mention some kind of company. In a wardrobe. That sounds like where I found it. Was it when where that change wall is? The paper wall? Sounds like it might have been the one that we found as well. And so far, the 2 scrolls we did find didn't really give much information on anything. Merrick? I want to say Merrick. Merrick? Who knows? I guess we'll keep searching and see, and maybe some other people will find something too. It's unfortunate I didn't get to the end there. I would have actually liked to have searched that island. That looks like a spot that might have some scrolls on it. It is kind of a pain in the ass to get to. Maybe what I'll do is next run I'll just do a unknown and just use thaumaturgy to get through that door. Although that doesn't necessarily put us on the island there either. Could be different. We'll have to search and find it. Level 7 was pretty thoroughly searched as well. Like I said, there's maybe a couple small rooms that I didn't check in. And obviously the part after the parkour area, so... That's the second time I've died on that parkour. I guess I'm going to have to practice it and come back and do it again, because it's been a while since I even attempted it. I had a feeling this stream was going to end pretty quick there. Thought maybe we might have been okay when we fell. But this is Exanima, right? Alright, we got about 20 seconds left for anybody else who wants to enter the raffle. Also, in another week or 2, I will be adding a lot more prizes to the prize pool. So, if you're holding out for some new games, there should be some new ones very soon. Alright, let's take a look here. Alright, RD Pask, I'm going to take 1,000 of your gold and give you a game. Congratulations! Send me a message, let me know which game you want, I'll send you the key. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Have a great night. Love you all. See you again soon. Cheers.